Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Hold on, let me see if y'all can hear me. Okay, you can. You can hear me. Alrighty. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started, okay? So, like I said, happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. Um, I'm gonna do a reading on Tyla and Rhianna. I'm gonna do a reading on the Hanta virus. I'm gonna do a reading on Key and Peele. I'm gonna do a reading on the midterm elections, and I'm going to do a reading on, like the powers that be in Hollywood, and just to see like what do they have like in store, like what are they gonna do about like people's tickets not selling, and basically like just Hollywood is dying, right? Hollywood is dying, and I just want to know like what are they gonna do about that? Like, um, everything is for entertainment purposes only, as well as, um, I'm gonna do a reading on Patreon about Erica Kirk, and if she was the cause of her husband's death. People are saying that it's a setup. And I also am going to do a reading on if she's having an affair with the vice president. And I'm also going to do a reading on if she like, is she okay? Because she getting a little weird. I'm not even gonna lie. So first I'm gonna start with oh, and like how she felt about the Drewski skit as well. Cause yeah. So if you'd like to subscribe to the Patreon, you can. I'm going to ask about Tyla and Rhianna first. Here you go. Here's my nose is itching. Here we go. Okay, so what are Tyla's feelings about the backlash she is getting about Rhianna? What are Tyla's feelings about the backlash she is getting about Rhianna? We have, I'm aware that there's more of it. What are Tyla's feelings currently about the backlash she's getting about Rhianna? I don't know what to say to you. I hope you can forgive me. And I don't want to lose you. Yeah. People around her are saying that she made a mistake. That it's not going to be beneficial for her in the long run. She is concerned about how it's going to affect her career more than she's concerned about what she said. I honestly think that she stands by what she said with this I don't know what to say to you card. She was saying how she felt, and she felt a little, she took a hit to her ego, y'all. She's very egotistical, and I'm not even like joking or anything. She's very egotistical. How can I don't know, maybe that amplifies it. Like, how can someone be so young, be so, I don't even want to go as far to say she's a narcissist. It's just that I don't know I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know. But very egotistical, and she's concerned about how it's going to affect her career. Is it going to affect her career? Let me see. Is Tyla going after Rhianna going to affect her career negatively? have the Temperance and we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Uh, I think that there's going to be a healthy balance between people who still support her and people who don't like her. I mean, it's forever going to leave a stain on her reputation. And if she does get into something next time, they're going to hold her accountable again when it comes to like the whole Rhianna thing. It's just like if she decides to get on social media and start, being egotistical and being and if she does something like this again, it's gonna further kind of dig her into a hole. And eventually people are just gonna get tired and stop caring. Um, but you know what? You know what this energy is giving? Unpopular opinion, hot take. I think that Tyla, I think that Tyla's persona and what she represents. I'm talking about like her looks and everything. I think that she is. Can I say this? Oh my god, I'm scared to say it, low key. Like, I think that she's popular because she looks very young and she looks very close to a child. Um, when it comes to how she looks, and you know that song that she did, Chanel. When I read comments on her song, like a lot of people are like saying like, "Oh, I like the noises she's making. I like the ad libs." Like when she does like those little noises like for the ad libs, I'm like, why? Like, why? Like I don't know. It's just I think that Tyla represents. I think that Tyla's popularity and why she's so popular and people pay attention to be her because her very close proximity to being youthful, looking youthful, for the lack of better words. Same thing with Sabrina, but also, you know what? That's a whole other topic. We're not gonna get into that. But yeah, I think that. But see, the thing is, Tyla is not sustainable either. The cards are saying that she's not sustainable. That she is going to. The cards are saying that her attitude is going to get worse with time. And she's going to, the bigger she gets, the more entitled she's going to feel. And she's very much so going to show it. And the things that she does, I also think that she's very impulsive too. And the things that she does that kind of manifests that, kind of ego sort of thing that she has going on is going to keep on digging her into a hole. Into eventually, it's like, it's going to be hard to humble herself. And it's just going to go downhill from there. I honestly feel like Rhianna, I think that if her career stops, it's going to be her own doing. It's going to be her own doing. She needs to grow up. And it's going to take some time. I don't necessarily say right now, girl, that you have to grow up. I mean, you're still young, but it's like, I mean, I'm saying 30, 32, 33, like, you still over here running amok, girl. And that's when it's going to be a problem. How does Rhianna feel? What is Rihanna's current feelings about Tyla? The Lover's card. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Just as I thought. The Star card. To be honest with you, y'all, she has no problem with Tyla. She doesn't. She never did. Yeah, quite the opposite, actually. She feels like that she was making a big deal out of nothing. And even when this whole thing, like, even because this whole thing is trending, it's like, Rhianna still decides to turn her back. Like, she don't care. And she doesn't care to address anything either. Because in her mind, deep down, she's like, girl, who are you? Like, it's like not addressing it doesn't really affect her in any way. Um, she doesn't care. She's like, oh well. Well, that was quick, very straightforward. You know, I will say, I think I said this before. Rihanna's energy is very straightforward when I read it. I appreciate that, honestly, because yeah, she's easy to read compared to some of her peers. My next question was, did Rihanna ever feel some type of way about Tyla before the Met Gala? I kind of already answered that, but we'll see. You know what? I should ask, how did Rihanna feel about being compared to Tyla when she first came out? How did Rihanna feel about being compared to Tyla when she first came out? The Nine of Cups, the Chariot, the Lovers. Well, if I'm not mistaken, she didn't have a problem with it because Rihanna don't want to do music anyway. She feels like, great, they're distracted. I'm gonna make my exit. Yeah, Rihanna is damn near retired. I hate to break it to y'all. But Rihanna is damn near retired. My hair is fucking sticking up and y'all didn't say nothing. There you go. Yeah. She don't care. She doesn't care. She feels like she wants somebody to take her spot, y'all. She wants someone to take her spot. She feels like, great, y'all can leave me alone. What's gonna be the outcome of the situation? The Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. I think that somebody is going to walk out, you know, kind of affected, and I think it's going to be Tyla. But also, there might be like some sort of comparison or competition between the two, like, oh, who's better, who looks better, like, basically like, oh, can Tyla sing better than her, like, but I feel like it's mostly people who are fans of Tyla. Damn, it's that easy to turn on. Would I say Rihanna's a legend? I don't know. I don't know. Is that easy though? To be honest with you, I think that Tyla sings better than Rihanna, but I also think that Tyla uses auto-tune as well. I think so. But Tyla is a little bit of a better singer than Rihanna. Rihanna used to not be able to sing. However, she got better over the years. But I think that Tyla is a better singer and performer than Rihanna. Yeah. She was a fairy. All right, what's next? The Hanta virus. So, my fucking nose is itching. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. One thing I hate about channeling is that my fucking nose be itching like fucking crazy. Like, ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So bad. Alright, I'm back. Hantavirus. Okay. So the streets is saying that it was the outbreak started on the cruise ship. So I want to know, because I haven't heard no readers ask this question. Was it planted there? Which I don't think I only watched 2 readers read on it. That's another thing, y'all. I don't like reading on things that I already watched another reader read on. I don't know. I just like to, you know. So if I don't do certain topics, it's because I already watched somebody else read on it. And also I just don't care to. Because like some things just don't need a reading. Was the virus planted on the cruise? Was the hantavirus planted on that cruise? You have the 7 of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Swords. We have the High Priestess, and we have the 2 Wands. Y'all, I almost want to say, this is weird. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. We have the 7 of Pentacles here, and that's the ultimate card of like planting a seed and watching it grow, right? But see, this card, it doesn't give that energy. It gives something was planted, but it also had like, I feel like something was planted, right? But I feel like given the diaspora of people that it was planted on, kind of made up the bacteria. Like, okay, for example, like, I don't know if this is the correct term, right? Bacteria was planted on the cruise, but they didn't know what it was going to manifest into. But given the diaspora of people, it became the hantavirus. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense, y'all? I hope it makes sense. It's like, we knew there was going to be like a virus or an outbreak, but we didn't know what type of outbreak or virus. We didn't know if it was going to be respiratory. We didn't know if it was going to be like membrane, you know, sort of, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But who and why? Hold on. Wait, let me use a different deck. Who planted, no, I should say, wait, hold on. Who planted the virus on the cruise? Yeah. And then we gonna ask why. Because we have Pinnacle, Respect in the reverse. Wait, are these all reversed? They are. Who planted the virus on the cruise? See. Y'all. Ooh. Oh, okay. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so we have ancestors. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this card right here. We have ancestors. Then we have Lord, and we have God, masculine, right here. And then we have wand, and we have intention. So I feel like there's some sort of Did somebody predict this? Like somebody like know? Like, did somebody predict this? I almost want to say it was like some sort of prophecy, or like there was like it was a prediction that came to pass. But also, who planted it? The card just flew over there, so I can't even show you. But like I said, it has something to do with the people that were on the cruise, because I got the card union, and it's like a couple holding hands, and it's like I also feel like somebody's ancestors kind of okay. Magic was done, okay? Magic was done, and we never know whose spiritual teams, like we never know who has a spiritual team, right? Whoever we encounter, like for example, if I encounter you on the street, I don't know what your spiritual team is looking like. And some people's ancestors, y'all, remember, we have to remember that ancestors were once people too, and they weren't perfect. Our ancestors are not perfect, right? I feel like ancestors kind of helped this magic, and I feel like because there was lots of different people there, I feel like this brought about like a virus or an outbreak that was supposed to be contained on the ship. Though it was supposed to be contained on the cruise, but I don't know how it necessarily got out. And to be honest with you, they might even be lying, y'all, because you see this card with Pinnacle in the reverse. It's like there's a circle and there's nothing else outside of the circle. It's like these news outlets might even be like whatchamacallit. See, and then we have the card boundaries. I just noticed that. These news outlets might be lying, y'all. There might not the virus may honestly be contained already. Well, best believe somebody profiting off of this. I don't think it's going to be another pandemic. I don't. That was actually going to be my next question. Will this hantavirus be another pandemic? But the hantavirus started as magic, and it did its thing with other elements, and it became an outbreak. I honestly feel like it was a hex. I don't know why, but it was also a prophecy as well. Weird. I hope this makes sense to y'all. I didn't expect this like at all, honestly. But I honestly don't see it like, I see it being contained, like will the hantavirus be a will the hantavirus be another pandemic? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Four of Swords. No. 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 My next question is God's advice on the hantavirus. I mean, do I even need to ask? Like, do I even need to ask? I don't want to, because y'all, this is some bullshit. This is really some bullshit. I didn't want to say it because there's people in genuine fear over this shit, but it's some bullshit, y'all. And God is busy. I don't want to fucking bother him with this bullshit. God's advice on the hantavirus. We have the Moon Dragon. Yeah. This hantavirus got nothing to do with everybody, y'all. It got nothing to do with everybody. Like I said, I still feel like it was contained. And they're using this as like propaganda for fear, and we just gonna read the cards and move on. We have Moon Dragon, emotions. Exactly. What the fuck did I just say? I'm not even finna read this fucking card, y'all. Let me see. Number 51, and we have Whispers of Spring. and we have the keyword growth. So God is saying that, basically God is saying that we're gonna be all right, y'all. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Um, hold on, sorry. I got a text message. Hold on, give me a second. But yeah, this is a cash grab, y'all. I don't know if it's like, if you can't beat them, join them. Like, should you just buy up all the toilet paper and all the, because people are gonna do it anyway. Should you just buy up all the toilet paper and the hand sanitizer and gloves and masks? Should you? Or should you just, I don't know. It's up to y'all. But we're gonna be fine. Okay, Key and Peele. I feel so strongly about this because I love Key and Peele. I love Key and Peele. Like, they're so funny. They're so talented together. But see, this story landed on my desk this morning when I woke up at like hella early, earlier than I'd like. And they said that his wife was, you know, controlling him and basically kind of like, you know, whatchamacallit, Get Out. They say that the movie Get Out is based on Keenan. And I don't know, y'all. Okay, so basically they're saying like, oh, his wife is controlling him. He's estranged from his family, da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay. How I feel about it is, this is a grown-ass man. A man that shits, pisses, eats on his own, can make his own decisions. This is a grown-ass man. And you mean to tell me that a woman could control this grown-ass man in that way? Y'all don't want to... I refuse to believe that. Now, if there is something supernatural going on, like the hypnosis and all that, kind of like in Get Out, then okay. Maybe. But because it's a movie for entertainment purposes only, we don't know how exaggerated the plot is. If it's true, right? So they saying that they're not friends. And, oh, why hasn't Key been in any of Jordan Peele's movies? Which I was like, I'm confused because he was in one of Jordan Peele's movies, Wendell and Wild, and it's on Netflix. And I guess a lot of people didn't watch that movie because it is an animation, but I love that movie. It was so good. But they were both in the same movie together. And so I'm confused, right? Did they really stop being friends, or they just put their differences aside for the movie? I don't know. But that's void because they did do a movie together after Get Out. So, y'all don't want to say what it is. It's so easy for y'all to blame a woman for a man not having conviction, not having a backbone, bitch. But just say he's a wuss. Y'all don't want to say what it is. Just say he's a wuss. He's a wuss. And it's like, me personally, I wouldn't want to run my man. I wouldn't. Like, I want my man to have some conviction. I don't want my man to do everything I say. I want him to respect me, and I want there to be a level of respect there, and I want him to, you know, and through him respecting me, I want him to listen to me, and if I have something to say, da 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 da, right? But it's like, I want my man to have some conviction. I want him to have a backbone. And y'all, maybe he likes being controlled, okay? I think that he's a wuss. And even if he is being hypnotized and shit, I still think he's a wuss, okay? And y'all don't want to say it. Y'all don't want to say it because y'all still want to hold on to this delusion that a man is strong and that, you know, like giving Andrew Tate. No. He's a wuss. And that's okay. That's okay. Y'all. You know what? You know what happened? I fucked up and I put jail on this piece yesterday. That's what happened. I fucked up. I was like, oh shit. And so I'm surprised it stayed down all day yesterday. But yeah. What are their feelings about each other? How does Key in wait. How does Keegan feel about Jordan Peele? How does Keegan feel about Jordan Peele? Hmm. How does Jordan feel about Keegan? Hold on. I'm gonna need to ask a follow-up question after this. Hold on. They're not friends. I mean, they stopped talking for sure. For sure, they stopped talking. But I want to know something. Y'all. What the fuck? Oh, why are my cards always upside down? Okay. Y'all. I think that Jordan and Keegan secretly liked each other romantically. But I think that shame and fear kind of kept them as friends instead of lovers. And also society, you know. Me personally, I think that Jordan is gay. I do. I think Jordan Peele is gay. But I guess he will never come out the closet. I don't know. But I look so pretty today. I look, I don't know, hydrated, you know. But I don't think that they're currently talking. When it comes to how Keegan feels about Jordan, I think that Keegan kind of stopped working. Like, with this, I feel ashamed of what I've been doing with my life. It's like, he doesn't really have any emotion when it comes to his career as much as Jordan does. But see, I think the thing is with Jordan, he goes after what he wants. He don't wait for opportunity. What did I just say? What did I just say? Keegan is a wuss. He's a wuss. He's a softie. And listen, that's okay. I love a softy ass man. I do. But there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. It's like Keegan is he's not very masculine at all. He's not very masculine. He's very soft. Very soft. You have to you have to go out and get it. You got to go out and get it. Jordan is going out and get it. I honestly feel like if Jordan was sitting down like you were, Keegan, he wouldn't have opportunities either. But he makes his own and he goes out and he gets it. And he's working to be his own boss. And it's like, You just sit there and you ruminate and you I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Let's move on. But yeah, I think that they secretly liked each other romantically. And I feel like there were thoughts on both ends like, oh, should we elope? Should we should we get together? Should we have a bromance? Should we? But it stopped them because they were both married and da 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 da, right? Uh I think that Keegan is sad about them not talking anymore. And I'm gonna get into why they're not talking. I'm gonna ask in a minute. But when it comes to Jordan, I think Keegan misses Jordan. And Jordan is like, yeah, I miss you too, but I gotta keep, like, one monkey don't stop no show. Like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. And I like it's giving like very avoidant. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, I have nothing to say. Um, I do have hope that they could work this out. I do. If they can just have a nice, honest conversation with each other and tell each other how they feel and, you know, whatever is going on, kind of get to the bottom of it. I honestly feel like they have hope. I have hope they can work this out because they both still very much so love each other and respect each other and, you know, wish the best for one another. And they both miss each other. And, well, I'm just going to get into see what happened because why don't Key and Peele talk anymore? We have the Six of Wands. We have the Tower. We have the Devil. Y'all, I think it is because of his wife. I think it is because of his wife. You have a woman here in the reverse. The Empress in the reverse is not a nice woman. She's not. She's not very nice. She could be even a little crazy. And the Empress in the reverse, she has her own shit. You know, she's abundant, and I think she very much so leeches off of this man, his wife. I think that she is controlling him. Yeah, I think that she is controlling him. And honestly, y'all, she might. I would even go as far as say she might be his handler, y'all. Um, she might be his handler. I think the movie and Get Out is accurate. Like, interesting. It is because of his wife. I think his wife was telling him like, oh, okay. So here's the thing. I'm seeing that he would. I'm seeing that Keegan would vent to his wife, right? And if him and Jordan were having issues, they were able to bounce back with effective communication, right? But because Keenan is a wuss, Keenan is a wuss and doesn't like confrontation and wants to be polite and kind of conflict avoidant, he kind of just allows his feelings to sit. As long as he's talking about it with someone he, you know, is comfortable with, he kind of just lets his feelings sit. And then this woman goes back and exaggerates what he tells her to him, almost to the point of no return if they ever become friends again. Like, almost to the point of, oh, he really said that? He really said that? But I don't even know why y'all trusting this woman anyway. Because y'all know this bitch is crazy. And y'all are really trusting what's coming out of her mouth. As much as y'all like to say that she got Keenan in the chokehold, she obviously got y'all on the chokehold too. She obviously got y'all on the chokehold too. Because why are you believing what she says? If y'all don't like her, if y'all don't care too much for her, why are you... it kind of makes me think, was the listen, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is heartbreaking to me because the best duo, one of the best duos, and it's like, so she claims that he was talking shit about them, about Jordan Peele's whole camp, and they're like, oh really, he said that, like, and it's like, y'all, this woman is evil. She's evil. My next question is Keegan safe with his wife? We have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands. We have the World card. No, he's not. And I think that she has a grip on him mentally. But see, I mean, she's not abusing him or anything. It's just very mental control, mental abuse. You know? And you know, he kind of overwhelms. She kind of overwhelms him. I honestly don't think that this marriage is going to last. And you know, he needs help. He does. He needs help from someone who has a stronger pull, or equally as strong to, no, a stronger pull on his mental, on his emotional, to kind of help him. Because yeah, he's not safe. This woman drains his life force, y'all. I don't know where the fuck he found her, but wherever you went, sir, tell me so I don't go there. Does she have him in the sunken place similar to Get Out? What's her name? L Key? Does L have Keegan in the sunken place similar to Get Out? I think I already answered that in the last question, but whatever, we'll pull cards anyway. Yes. Y'all see this butterfly? It's kind of like, didn't I say she was his handler? It's kind of similar to MK Ultra, you know? Yeah, y'all, she does. But Keegan is still a wuss. I still stand by what I said. Because a person has as much control over you as you allow them to. And if you ain't got no conviction or a backbone, you've been cooked from the start. You were cooked. You were already cooked before you even took the vows. Before you even fucking got married to the woman. You were cooked. And we can't 100% blame the woman. I'm gonna leave it alone. The election. Okay. Wait. Before I get to the election, my next question is like Hollywood. And I just want to know, because my question is, what are the powers that be going to do about Hollywood dying? Because today I watched a video, and also the news is covering a thing called Blue Dot Fever, where the ticket prices are so high in concerts, and so these celebrities are canceling their shows because of low ticket sales, and they're claiming that they're sick. Whatever, girl. But we know why. It's because of low ticket sales. And so basically it all boils down to Hollywood is dying, celebrity culture is dying, and what are the powers that be are going to do about it? Like, what are they going to do about it? Because I think I'm going to use these ones. Y'all, them Ariana Grande tickets, I wish I could show y'all a nosebleed seat ticket is almost $2,000. All the way in the back. I said, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. But see, my fault, because I missed the pre-sale. What are the powers that be? Awakening, air, imagination. Y'all. Something to do with the air. Something to do with the air. I think that they're gonna start spraying shit into the air. They're gonna kind of like chemtrails, you know, like they say chemtrails, you know, the chemicals, you know, does something to the, you know, mental. I think it has something to do with the air, as well as like, I almost also want to say food here, but see, I also feel like they're gonna go with it. I also feel like they're gonna study the consumers and what they're buying instead of what they're selling, and then they're just gonna go with it. They're just gonna go with it, and they're going to kind of adjust to everyone. Kind of similar to like, say, you know, cost of living, right? Apparently, they have payment plans now on rent, and it's like instead of bringing the cost of living down, they say, okay, well, you could pay us in installments. Because people are now using installments and Klarna and Afterpay to pay for shit. It's like adjustments. It's like adjustments, y'all. And they're even going to get people who are still, you know, very much so in the matrix to kind of convince the masses to, you know, I don't even. And also, they're going to cling even closer to their faith, whatever they believe in, y'all. Whether it's Satanism, whether it's, what is it, the Cabal, whether it's the Illuminati, whatever the fuck. They gonna lean even closer into their faith. Because you know what? Whatever deals that they made, y'all, the deal still stands, regardless of what the rest of the world is doing. If they were promised protection or immunity from whatever spirits that they congregating with, y'all, it's still gonna happen regardless of what the consumers are doing. If they were promised stability, it's going to happen regardless. So there is a level of protection over these people, and also people are going to start, you know, still enchanting music and everything. And you know, I honestly feel like research purposes as well, like when it comes to, you know, trying to manipulate you into buying things, it's like everything but the cost of things going down. They're trying everything but reducing cost of things. And they're trying everything but reducing the antics on social media. All right. Next segment. But then I think I'm going to get off of here. Yep. Midterm elections. Sorry. My nose is itching. What is the energy surrounding midterm season? The election is going to be November 3rd, 2026, I believe. So, there's like, what, a few months left. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months. Damn. Time is moving. Bitch, hopefully by then I'm out the country, bitch. Because I can't. I'm over it. What's the energy surrounding midterm season? We have Solitude, the Raven. Don't ravens symbolize death? We have Look to the Past. Undying Patience. Yo, y'all. Listen, y'all, the cards are saying it. The cards are saying it. Listen, somebody is finna pass away. The cards are saying it. Somebody's finna pass away. Because we have the raven here. Or is it crow? That symbolizes death. Is it crow? Raven? I don't know. But listen, somebody... I think that... What do I think? Hold on. I think that there is a lot of blue in these cards, right? There is a lot of blue in these cards. It could be a possibility that the Democrats win. And if they do, there is no way of being able to fix what Donald Trump has done in 2 years. There's no way. And to be honest with you, the rumors might be true that he might be the last president or the last party, the last president a part of a party, right? But I do sense that there is a tragedy. I do sense that there's a tragedy. My next question is, what we gonna see? We gonna see right now. Will Trump win the midterms? Will Donald Trump or will the Trump, okay, maybe I should say, will the Republicans win the midterm elections? We have the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. We have the Strength card. Y'all, I honestly see the Republicans stepping down. I honestly see the Republicans stepping down. If they do win the midterms, they're not going to last. J.D. Vance is not going to last the full 2 years. If he does win the midterms, he's not going to last the full 2 years. I do see a young person though, taking charge with the Knight and the whatchamacallit, Page of Wands. Can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Okay, the cards are saying no. But the thing is, y'all, Trump is gonna be no more. If he doesn't die, he definitely stepped down, or he's definitely like taking a break. But see, I know that J.D. Vance is younger than him, so the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands could represent him. But even if he does take Donald Trump's place, I don't see him lasting. I don't see him lasting. And so I definitely do see a woman, you know, coming, but I don't see her face. I don't see her face. I don't think it's Kamala. I think it's someone else. I can't see her face. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. Will Donald Trump be the last president? Are the rumors true, honey? Will Donald Trump be the last president? Sorry, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Y'all, I'm so sorry. If you catch the playback, I'm so sorry. I did not see your guys' comments. My phone didn't show me your guys' comments, so I'm just now seeing them. So weird. Hi, Siren. Um, Nikolai Superstar. Hi. Angelus Carter. Hi, girl. Um, you look lovely today. Love the hair. Thank you. Thank you. Baby girl, let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. Alright, will Donald Trump be the last president of the U.S.? The Emperor in reverse. The Strength card. It's the cards are saying no. The cards are saying no. Yeah. I think. See, I still see a woman. I still see a woman, but there's like two cards here that indicate that he's not gonna be the last president. Is he gonna be the last motherfucking whatchamacallit? One that, you know, is very immature and blatantly, you know, the Antichrist? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, sorry. Yes, sorry. yes. Baby girl, let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. I want to be the prettiest girl at the party. Y'all, I'm over it at this point. I'm over it. Oh, that was the last question. Okay, period. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the comments, etc., etc. Oh yeah, I've almost been here for an hour. So I'm going to go on the Patreon and record the Patreon reading on Erica Kirk, and I'm going to ask, did she know that Charlie Kirk was gonna die? Like, are they the cause? Excuse me, sorry. What's going on with Turning Point? And is she having an affair with the vice president? And, you know, how she felt about the Drewski skit and all that. And is this bitch gonna disappear? Because, girl, I'm tired. She looks so evil. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the eyes. It's the eyes for me. So, I'll see you guys later, okay? Hold on. Baby girl, let me see you dance. Let me see you twirl. I'm trying to see what else I could talk about before I get off of here. I already talked about Jordan Peele and Key Peele. I mean, in Key. I talked about Hollywood. I talked about. Someone said Rhianna is jealous of Tyla. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. See, I never thought that I would have Rhianna's back so much. But this is getting ridiculous. Selena Powell. Girl. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Alrighty. I'm gonna get off of here. Hopefully y'all catch the playback. Okay. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.